Hello, this is Azrael, and today we are going to be talking about the elements. Now, the first element we're going to speak of is air. This is the symbol of air. Air is in the east, and its color is yellow. It is associated with thoughts, communication, travel, intellect, and teaching, and to some extent divination. Its masculinity is male. Its magic phrase is to know. And in ritual magic, its archangel is Raphael. Some animal associations would be anything that flies, butterflies, hummingbirds, etc. Some of the plants that it is associated with is birch, lavender, lemongrass, and aspen. Some of the stones that it is associated with is mica and pumice. The metals that it is associated with is aluminum and tin. The next element we're going to briefly talk about is fire. This is the symbol of fire. Its cardinal direction is the south, and it is associated with action, will, passion, like will as in W-I-L-L, lust, anger, desire, purification, destruction, and even protection. Its gender is also masculine, and its magical phrase is to will. The colors associated with fire are red, orange, and yellow, and gold within that spectrum. Some animals are lizards, lions, and tigers are associated with the element of fire. Some plants are holly, cinnamon, basil, garlic, and holly. And some of the stones that is associated with is citrine, amber, and one of my favorites, bloodstone. And metals, it is associated with steel, gold, and brass. And if I haven't said it, its magical phrase is to will. Okay, now moving on, we have water. And water is in the west, and this is the symbol of water. It rules over emotions, dreams, love, healing, cleansing, astral travel, and its quality is feminine. This is a female element, and its magic phrase is to dare, or to do, as it has been translated. Its colors are blue, silver, and aqua. In ceremonial magic, the angel that rules over this element is Gabriel. Some animals that is associated with are dolphins, jellyfish, just about any aquatic animal. The plants that are associated with this would be aloe, lemon, willow, elm. Some of the stones would be a moonstone, a lapis, an aquamarine, rose quartz, a pearl. You could even use shells from the animals from the ocean. And some of the metals associated with this are copper and silver. And now we move to Earth. Earth is found in the north, and it is associated with stability, food, money, wealth, crops, strength, protection, and obviously the phrase Mother Earth comes to mind, so obviously Earth is a female element. Its magical phrase is to be silent. Its colors it is associated with are green, brown, and black, and in ritual magic, the archangel would be Uriel, or Ariel, depending on how you want to pronounce it. The animals associated with Earth are bears and coyotes. You have most four-legged animals, basically. Deers and wolves are also associated with Earth. The plants associated with Earth Well, in my opinion, just about everything, because everything grows out of it. But we have ash, we have hawthorn and elm, we have patchouli, and we also have cypress. In some traditions, I've read cypress being associated with water because it grows near such. Its stones are emeralds, jade, jet, lodestone, malachite. Oh, and its metals are mercury and lead and iron. Now, the other element is called spirit, and its direction is the center. And when you see it on a pentagram, usually it is the top, because the top point of the pentagram, because that is associated with the head or God or you. When you are in the center of a magic circle, it is representing you. You are the center of the circle in a magic circle. This is associated with divinity, magic itself, transformation, the inner alchemy, or the great work, as it is called. This has no gender, or it is considered both genders. Its color is black, white, or purple. I usually see it as white. And in ceremonial magic, the archangel associated with this would be Metatron. Now that's Metatron, not Megatron, not a Transformer. It is a archangel called Metatron. Also, the animals that it is associated with would be the spider or the snake. Some of the plants it is associated with is apples. You have a stone, that would be quartz, amethyst quartz, actually. And according to my studies, its stone is a meteorite, which I find to be very funny because meteorites are usually 90% iron. So why not just say iron? But, you know, these are just some basic associations. Now you notice that in these elemental phrases, I kept on saying that there was a magical phrase: to know, to will, to dare, or to do, depending on the phrase, and to keep silent. This is the magical formula on how you can keep your magic from not working. You see, when you cast a spell, you have to know, you have to will, and you have to do it. But when you do it, you don't tell people. The main concept of this phrase is to make sure that people do not work magic against you, or sending any kind of negativity your way. And also, it was for a very practical purpose, because back then, a couple hundred years ago, and some places here still in the modern time, if you're a witch, you'll burn. Not because you're going to go to hell, because some religious zealot will set you on fire. Now, I will go deeper into this phrase in a later video. To know, to do, to will, and be silent. Thank you for listening, and please like and subscribe.